Hello, everybody, and we're back here with game two of this doubleheader on April 30th in Washington, D.C. And let's look at the lineup for the visiting New York Yankees in game two. You got leading off Bobby Richards playing second, batting second, playing short is Tony Kubek, batting third, playing right is Roger Maris. Batting fourth, playing center is Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth, playing first is Bill Skowron. Batting sixth, doing the catching is Howard. Batting seventh, playing left is Lopez. Batting eighth, playing third is Boyer. And on the mound, batting ninth is Sheldon for the Yanks. Let's look at the home team, Washington Senators. And leading off, playing short is Vale. Batting second, playing center is Keogh. Batting third, playing left is Hicks. Batting fourth, playing first is Long. Batting fifth, playing right field was Woodland. Batting third, playing sixth is Klaus. Batting seventh, playing second is O'Connell. Batting eighth and doing the catching is Dodder. And doing the pitching is Woodeshick. And I sure didn't look that up right. Now we got to find where he's at. Let's see here. Where is he at? He's got to be in here. Where is he at? It's got to have a card here. They didn't card him. That's hard to believe that they didn't card him. They carded everybody. I don't see a card for him. So I guess we'll go with Daly at catching. Darn it. We'll make an adjustment here. Alrighty. Go with Daly. Sorry about that, guys. I guess Apba didn't card him, but I swore they carded everybody. Alrighty, let's go down to Griffith Stadium here and get this game started. Bobby Richards to lead off. And here's the pitch to Bobby. A 61. That's going to be hit down to short for the out. righty. Down the short, one down. And up comes Tony. And Tony's going to lace this ball in the center for a base hit. Going first for Roger. Roger has had 5 home runs on the year, 10 RBIs. And they're going to walk Roger, and they're not going to pitch to him. Brings up Mick with first and second now. And that ball is back. That ball is into the right field bullpen, rolling around the Mick with a triple. And just like that, the Yanks are up 2-0. Nobody out. Runner on third. Sure. What a difference a game makes. What a difference a half hour makes. Crazy, folks. Here we go. Now Moose up with Mick on third. Nobody out. And he's going to pop that ball up. No, he's not going to pop that ball up. WOODESHICK is a W, so he's going to walk the Moose. So now we got first and third. Still nobody out. They're going to play back. Try to get at least one out here. Here comes Howard. 21. He strikes Howard out. That's the first out of the game. Here comes Lopez. Yeah, exactly, Tim. It's pretty good. Yeah, like I say, he only played in 7 games, but they normally carded everybody. Unless I just watch him be in the envelope. Nope, he's not in the envelope. I don't know. Here comes Lopez up now with 2 outs, runners on first and third. A 36. That's a 33. He's going to pop that ball up to second. O'Connell's got it. But the Yanks strike first as we head to the bottom of the first. Yankees 2. Washington due up here. We'll lead off the first inning's Vail. And an 8 against the B pitcher. That's a fly out to center. Mick's got that, no problem. 1 out. Here comes Marty. A 62. Struck him out. 2 down. Bottom of the first. Here comes Hicks. And 51 is a strikeout. Struck him out. We go to the top of the second. Yankees 2. Senators nothing. Boyer lead off the top of the second. A 35. And that's going to be a 35. What is that? 39. And he walks Boyer. A W is just kicking his butt rating. Sheldon up. He's going to try butting Boyer over. All righty. As he squares around the bunt. 14. That's a 30. And that is out at first, runner to second on a sacrifice down the third. And second baseman covering. He does his job, gets him over the second. Brings up Bobby, the runner on second. Good job by Sheldon, getting the bunt down. 1 out, runner on second. See if they can get him in here. Here's Bobby. 62. That's a 29. And that ball is hit back to, it's hit down the line. Long's up with it. Only plays the first. Woodeshick covers. Boyer goes down the third. Here's Quebec, runner 1/3 now, 2 outs. Yankees already up 2-0. And a 63. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Sorry, fly ball to center field. And that'll end the inning. Yankees strand one at third. Here comes the Senators in the bottom of the second. Long due up here. A 25, a 9. That's going to be a single over short. Long gets on here in the second. Ball in the left field. Brings up Woodling. Yankees looking for a double play here. A 34, and that's going to be a fly out to Mick. Long gets back to first. 1 down. Here comes Klaus. Let's see what Billy can do here. A 35, that's a 39. And Long takes off, and Howard guns him down. That's 2 outs now. Klaus still up. 0-1 count on him. And he squares that one up. 65. That's going to be a single into the right field. Yep, single in the right. Of course, after getting thrown out, he gets a hit if you're a Senators fan. It's the way it always works. Here comes O'Connell. 2 outs now, runner on first. 53, that's a 19. And that's a single to left, runner to second. 2 outs, it says out at first. Third base to first with 2 outs. So that ball's hit down to Boyer. He throws over. And they get O'Connell. We go to the top of the third. Score still 2-0 Yanks. Rogers up, followed by Mick and the Moose. 61. He's going to fly out the right field. Woodling's got it. 1 down. Comes Mick, already with a triple. And that ball's belted over first base. Mick's chugging down the first. Headed to second, round second, but he'll hold up with a double this time. The ball doesn't bounce around in the bullpen this time. Mick, triple and a double to start this game. He's in scoring position for the Moose. Here comes Bill. A 65. And they're going to walk the Moose. First and second. How many walks is that for Woodeshick, rather? That's already 4 walks on the day. Sure. Here comes Howard up first and second. 1 down. And that's a 7. And that's a single over. Single in the left. And Moose will hold it third there with that single. We'll hold it second, rather, not there. Yeah, sure. He's only on first. And Mick will score. And it's 3-0 Yanks. So first and second, 1 out for Hector. And he's going to pop this ball up. No, he's not. He's going to walk. That gets the bullpen up. They can't take any more of this. Can't take any more of this, they say. Who are they getting up in the bullpen here? They're going to get Burnside up. in the bullpen. Here's the pitch to Boyer. Bases are jammed. A 31 to Boyer. And he's going to walk in the run. And that'll be it. Here comes the hook. And they bring in Burnside. Short day for Woodeshick. Where's Burnside at here? There's Pete. All righty. Bases are juiced now for the pitcher, Sheldon. 1 out. Don't play the infield in. A 65, that's a 35. It's a good thing we took him out. That's a strikeout instead of a walk for Burnside. 2 down. Here comes Richardson. And a 15, that's an 8. Single over short. Runners advance 2 bases. Single over short. R22, R12. So we got first and third. 2 down now. 2 more runs come in. And the Yankees just blew this game open. Sure, 6-0. The good guys. Here's Tony. 54. And this is going to end the inning. He's going to fly out the right. But not until the Yankees get 4 more and make it 6-0. All righty, Daly up. 63. He's going to hit that ball down the Quebec. He fires over to first. 1 out. Burnside, he's going to hit. Can't go through too many pitchers here this early at 6-0. And he's going to get that ball high and deep to center, but Mick's got some room. Pretty good pop on that one. Sheldon grooved him one, but Mick had enough room out there. 53, that's a 20. And that's going to be an error on Bobby as Vail makes it down the first. Runner on first, 2 outs here for Marty. And a 25, that's a 9. He's going to beat out an infield hit here. It's that ball down the third. Slow roller. And Boyer eats it, and we got first and second. Senator's trying to make a little noise here in the bottom of the third. Here comes Hicks. 42, that's a fly out to left. And that'll end the inning as Lopez has got that all day. Still 6-0 Yankees as we go to the top of the fourth. Rogers due up here against Burnside. 25, he gets a single into left. Goes the other way with it. 1 on, nobody out for Mick. Mick's got a double and a triple today. See what he can do now. 64, and he walks. You don't want no part of the Mick here, so that makes first and second for Moose. .43, that's a 29. That ball's hit back to the pitcher as only plays the first. Runners advance. Second and third. One out, and they'll bring the infield in for Howard. 51-8. That's a single over first, and the runners will score. That makes it 8-0 Yanks. Runner on first now for Lopez. 61. And that's the old 6-4-3 double play. A little too late for the Senators, as the Yankees scored 2 more and go up 8-0. Go to the bottom of the 4th. Long due up. 36. And strikes him out. Here comes Woodley. 21 flies out the left. 2 down. Comes Kloss. What can Billy do here? And Billy squares this one up against Sheldon. And that ball is back, and going over the right field fence. Home run. Makes it a 6-1 game here. Is the fans something to cheer about here in Washington? Here comes O'Connell. And that ball is strike 1. A 1 count. And an 8. He's going to fly out the center. And that'll end the inning. But Washington gets 1 on Kloss's home run. Makes it 8-1. So we go to the top of the 5th. Boyer up. 26. That's going to be hit down the 3rd. Up with it is Klaus after hitting that home run. Fires over the 1st. 1 down. Here comes Sheldon. 44. He's going to beat that ball out in the left field. Nice piece of hitting by the pitcher. Sheldon's on at first for Bobby. Now 51, and he's going to beat out an infield hit here. Hits that ball. Slow roller. Catcher can't make a play on that. Bobby is on at first. Sheldon moves down the 2nd for Quebec. Only 1 out here for Tony. 34. He's going to fly out to center. And Sheldon's going to hold at 2nd. Don't need him getting hurt out there running the bases. 1st and 2nd for Roger. 41, and he's going to hit that ball down the short. He's going to go down the 2nd, rather. He's going the easy way to Vail. And that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Daly, Burnside, and Vales due up. We'll have a pitch hitter for Burnside. Here's Daly, a 52. That's a 27. That ball's hit down to Boyer. He throws across the diamond. 1 out. That'll be it for Burnside. Let's see who's going to pitch hit for him here. We'll have Stevens pitch hit for him. Stevens is up, nobody on, 1 out. 13, he struck him out. Yeah, I hear you. All right, that brings Vail up. 34. He's going to fly out to Mick to end the inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Senators here in the 5th. Who are they going to bring in the pitch here? They'll bring in old Gabler. Come in the pitch. See how Gabe does against this Yankee lineup. Right at the top. Not hard to find, John. All righty. He gets the heart of the lineup to deal with. Mick, Moose, and then Howard. And Mick greets him with a single in the center. And Mick is what? Is that a cycle for the Mick? Let's look at the box score here for the Mick. Oh, Mick's a home run away from the cycle. Mick needs a home run yet. Here's Moose. 63. That's a fly ball to left field. 1 down. Here comes Howard. 36. That's going to be a pop up to third. Kloss has got that. 2 down. That brings up Hector. 52. That's a 27. That ball's hit down the third. And that'll end the inning. They strand Mick at first. It's still 8-1 Yanks as we go to the the bottom of the 6th. Not the top of the 6th, the bottom of the 6th. Here comes Marty. A 22. He flies out the center. 1 down. Here comes Hicks. 61. That ball's hit back to Sheldon. Easy play over to Moose. 2 down. And here comes Long. And Dale gets a hold of this one. 61. That ball is laced in the right center for a double. Runner on second with 2 outs for Woodling. 46. And he strikes him out. That's it for the Senators. They strand 1. So we go to the top of the 7th. Boyer and then Sheldon, and back to the top of the lineup. 63. He's going to fly out to Hicks and left. 1 down. Here's Sheldon. He's got a base hit today. 61. He's going to strike him out. 2 down. Here's Bobby. Bobby's 2 for 4 today with 2 RBIs. And that ball's hit down the second. Easy play for O'Connell. And that's 3 up, 3 down for the Yanks as we make it to the 7th inning stretch. Sing it, folks. Take me out to the ball game. Here comes Klaus. He's homered already off of Sheldon. 54. Our ball's hit deep to right, but Maris has got the room and puts it away. One down. Comes O'Connell. He squares it up. What can Danny do? Danny boy, old Danny boy, drives that ball in the right, gets a double out of it. Got a runner on second for Daly. And here's the pitch. 44-8. That ball's hit down the third. And O'Connell will go down the third. Two down now with a runner on third. And that'll be it for Gabe. Let's see who they're going to bring in this time. We're going to bring in King. See what King can do with a runner on third and 2 outs. Where's Jim at here? There's Jim. All righty. Here's the pitch to King. And he squares that one up pretty good. But Roger races over and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. I guess we'll bring Marty in. No, we're not going to bring Marty in. Stein will bring him in. See what he can do against this Yankee offense. 8-1. And here's Johnny. And he'll be facing Quebec, Maris, and Mano here in the 8th. And Tony gets a hold of this one. And that ball is hit well in the left field down the line. Tony rounding second, headed for third is a brown-eyed, handsome man, and he makes it. Runner on third for Maris. They'll bring the infield in. 41. Safe at first, runner out at home. Batter to second on run down. So I got to remember how to do this here. So it's a 6. Go back and look at the email that Mark sent me. So it's a 6. 6-2. And we'll have to advance the runner here. Let me look at this email about advancing the runner here. Okay, it says, note that if the advanced runner when you are waiting for the fix, keep this in mind that the command that allows you to advance a runner on one base and runner advance R1. So we'll just do that. Type in runner advance. It says here, make sure reading this right. Runner advance R1. Didn't work. Either. Now, come on now. Runner advances R1. Let's try it again here. Alrighty, that gets him down to second. Thank you, Mark. Okay. And here we go. Rogers on second for the Mick. One down. Hey, how's it going, D. Scott Howard? 23, and he strikes the Mick out. And here comes the Moose. 46, that's a 12, and he strikes out the Moose. Comes back and gets a strikeout. Ends the 8th. No runs after that nice play with the infield in. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Here in D.C. at Griffith Stadium, top of the order. 54, that's going to be a fly out to Roger and right. One down. Here's Marty, and he gets a hold of this one. 21, he laces that ball in the right field for a double. Runner on second, and one out. Let's see what Hicks can do here. And Joe flies out to Lopez, and I'm sure he's going to hold up. Yeah, not deep enough to get him over to third. 2 down. Here comes Dale Long, and he's going to hit that ball down the short. He'll fire over to first in the inning. We go to the top of the 9th. Still 8-1 Yanks. Howard's up now. 42. He's going to single in left field to start this 9th inning. Here's Hector. Runner on first, nobody out. 54, he's going to fly out to right. And that's one down here in the 9th. Here comes Boyer. 54, he's going to fly out to Woodland and right. 2 down. And 8-1 game, Sheldon's going to bat and stay in the pit. 62, and they strike him out. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 8-1 Yanks. Alrighty, here is Woodland. And that is a fly ball to center field, 1 out. Down to the last 2 outs here at Griffith Stadium. Klaus, Billy's had a home run, the only run of the game for the Senators. 26, he's going to hit that ball down the third. Boyer's up with it, fires across the diamond, 2 outs. And they're down to their last out, O'Connell. 42, and he walks him. So there's still life here in D.C. Here's Daly up, runner on first. 54, that's a fly ball to Roger. Roger parks underneath of it, puts the glove up. It hits the back of the glove, and that's your ball game, folks. Yankees win. Yankees win. The Yankees win 8-1. Let's take a look at the box score here. Sheldon pitched a hell of a game. Despite the cloudy weather and a decent crowd showed up to watch the matchup between the Washington and New York Yankees. The Yankees, 8 runs, earned them a victory. Sheldon picked up the win with the help of Howard. Player to game 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs in the victory. Yankees are now 10-5. The line score 8 runs, 12 hits, and an error. The Senators 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors. Richards 2 for 5. Quebec 2 for 5. Mick 3 for 4. I think he should have been player of the game, but 2 RBIs. Keogh was 2 for 4. So was Klaus with that home run. That's the shining stars for the Senators offense. Sheldon, like I say, 9 innings, 7 hits, 1 earned run, walked 1, struck out 5. Just that one bad pitch. Woodeshick was woodshacked. He was put to the woodshack, that's for sure. Burnside didn't do too much better, but the rest of the bullpen did well. 4 shutout innings, and that's your ball game, folks. Let's do some fast play scores here around the league. Red Sox and Indians. Let's see what happens here. And the Indians win 2-0. Nice pitch by Bell. Sure, did he go the distance? Let's look at the box score here. Bell went the distance, 6 hits, no runs, walked 3, struck out 4. Nice game. Here's the Red Sox and Indians in a doubleheader, huh? Let's see what happens in game number 2, folks. Lou Clinton, we'll have to get him in the game here. Go back here. Activate Lou. Bring up Boston. Go to inactive players. And there he is. And we'll activate him. And go back to the ball game here. And Cleveland wins 10-0. Red Sox, 18 innings of baseball, and they didn't score a run. How about that? Cleveland takes them to town. Shoo. Man. 0 runs, 7 hits and an error. 10 runs, 15 hits and an error. Woo, what a shellacking. Oh, here's a good doubleheader. Orioles 8-7 and the Tigers 9-3. Yeah, exactly, Tim. It is interesting, ain't it? Alrighty, here's the game between Barber and Tigers here. Let's see what happens in game 1 of this doubleheader. And the Orioles pound them 6-1. Sure. Oh, Gus led the offense 2 for 4 with a double and 3 RBIs. How did Steve do? Pitched 9 innings, only 1 run, 6 hits, 11 strikeouts. Good job. Man. Alrighty, let's go to game number 2. Can the Orioles sweep the Tigers here? Got Bunning against Brown. Who's not available here? Harry's not available for the Tigers. Let's go back and activate him so the Tigers can have him in the starting lineup. Go to Detroit here. Go to inactive players. And there's Harry. And we'll activate him here. Alrighty, go back to the ball game and let's see what happens in this second game of a doubleheader. And the Tigers turning around and win 5-3. Was he the player of the game? He sure was. Harry was the player of the game. Good thing we activated him. 1 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs. Brown, 6 innings, gave up 5 runs. Only 3 of them earned, though. Who had the errors for the Orioles? Old Jim had the error at first. Old Gentile. How about that? Got another doubleheader between the Athletics and the Angels. Game 1 of the doubleheader here. And Bob's not activated for the Angels. Let's go activate him. Where's Bob Serve at? Go to inactive. There's Bob. We'll activate him. Okay. Go back to the game. See if he becomes player of the game like Harry did after we activated him. Bob gets traded later on in the year to the Yanks. No, he didn't get player of the game, but they did win 7-2. 2-7-0 for the Athletics, 7-9-0 for the Angels. Let's see what happens here in game 2 between these two teams. And the Angels sweep the doubleheader 4-2, 2-5-1 for the Athletics, 4-10-0 for the Angels. And the last game of this day that hasn't been played, the White Sox and the Twins. Let's get her done. And the Twins win 6-4, 4-8-2, and the Twins 6-10-2. Let's look at the standings now through April. This is the last games of April, heading into May. Detroit, a half a game lead over the Yanks. Angels, a game and a half back. Cleveland, 2 back. The Twins and Orioles, 2.5 games back. Boston, 4. White Sox, 4.5. Athletics, 5.5. And the Senators are 7 games back. How about the National League? Got the Giants a game up on the Cardinals, Reds, and Cubs. 3 up on the Braves. Dodgers 5 back. Pirates 5.5. And the lonely Phillies are 7.5 back. And that's it for this game, folks. Thanks for sticking around. We had Tim in the house, D. Scott Howard in the house. I want to thank them for stopping by here, watching the game in DC. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And on your way out of Griffith Stadium, hit that like button. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think of this replay. Until next time, you all take care. I got to get off here and get something to eat. I'm starving.